Hey, what's up guys? We're back on Vampire. Appreciate all the support with this playthrough. Hit that like button and subscribe. Also click into the join button. Take a look at some of the membership benefits for the channel. Appreciate all the support once again. Let's get into it. Let me just back up. He's gonna shoot that gas. Yeah. I don't feel like dealing with that. Oh, we got the shotgun. Shot that. Alright. Gotta remember, we got that shotgun every now and then. Save us some whole lot of battle. Man, these developments in this game have just been crazy. Like, it's just non-stop. Every time you think things have calmed down just a little bit, no chance.
Doctor, we must breathing the cold night air.
Alright, so that's my fault. That was my first time talking to him since we found him in the sewer. So that's my fault for rushing that. I should have spoke to him normal.
Do you need medical assistance?
Don't believe that I'm the kind of man with a fragile...
There is no need to be ashamed. We are all equally vulnerable to this disease.
Yes.
What can you tell me about your abduction?
If you really want to know, I was locked in that building for 3 or 4 days. My jailer was insane, mumbling about sacrifice and voices.
And why didn't he sacrifice you?
That was the weirdest part. He claimed to spill blood was not enough. It had to be done when some stars were aligned.
Which stars?
That's the whole point. He wanted me to talk to him about some Red Queen configuration or constellation. I've never heard of such an astronomical term.
Interesting.
What did he say about voices?
He constantly whined about the voice of his master, ordering him to do terrible things. He wanted to silence the voice by offering blood. My blood.
I wonder if this is the same vampire that tried to convert Emily. Because it's really interesting that we got that other lady, Corinne Bellows or something like that. She's feasting on rats because there's a vampire controlling her. And then there's some vampire that controlled that vampire that attacked us outside the shop where we found him.
Tell me, Tadao, why was your abductor so interested in your passion for astronomy?
I dunno. We met a few times at the Royal Greenwich Observatory. He seemed to share my hobby. Then he invited me to his house and locked me in.
Yes, astronomy is a fascinating subject. When I was a child, my mother bought a small telescope for my sister and I. We spent many a pleasant evening stargazing.
Stars are not just dots in the sky, Doctor. They are the key to our understanding of the cosmos. They remind us how insignificant we are.
You're right. But children love magic and stories. I remember our mother told us constellations have the power to protect us.
Protection by the light of the stars. That's sweet. You remember the name of these constellations?
Pegasus, my mother's constellation. Draco, my constellation.
Draco. My favorite constellation.
Memory's a strange thing. I can recite without hesitation the names of the 88 constellations. Yet I barely remember my own childhood.
It's about what you remember, or what you want to remember.
Did he fake his interest in astronomy to get close to you?
No. In his madness, he spoke about a blood sacrifice to be made to his master when the stars aligned to a specific configuration.
Very interesting. Alright, so I know we do have some other talking points, but I do want to get back to the story. So if we end up seeing this person again, we can do that.
Goodbye, Mr. Kimura.
Like I said, sorry I didn't let him talk normal. I forgot that was our first time seeing him since he was abducted. So I should have been speaking to him regular.
Of all countries unite!
Let's see what she has to say.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Dang.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
I guess she has a point there.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman with a good education and a brilliant future. But have you thought about the price you'd have to pay? The loneliness, the necessary masquerade.
Is it not true of every high position? To change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one's side.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Yeah, you better be careful there, Charlotte. She about that ain't your blood mama. Both y'all up there. Alright, let me get focused here. That blast it. Y'all asked for this Klockwork commentary. Alright, stop playing this game. Be very careful. I don't know if he's gonna kind of allude on that he might agree to it. Never.
Be careful what you wish for, young lady. I could gaze at you right now and then take you to a shady corner and have my way with you. And leave your carcass to the rats.
You wouldn't dare. My mother would know. She'd never forgive you.
How could she suspect me? Do you know how many vampires are lurking in the city tonight as we speak? Vampires with a worse sense of humor than mine.
Oh, my God. For one second I thought you actually... Excellent, Dr. Reid. Very convincing.
Okay, I'm glad he was kind of playing with her. I was about to say, damn, I didn't mean to take it that far.
What is your opinion of Aloysius Dawson?
I'm sure you did what you had to without him suffering more than he deserved. I'm not sure I'd have been so merciful.
Yeah, I definitely should have talked to some more people, because she wouldn't have said that had we asked about him before we went to visit.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite...
Yeah, I definitely messed that up. I'll have to keep that in mind. But if I were to come back on here and do this again, I might just go ahead and turn him into a vampire, see what happens out of that.
These leaflets were telling the truth.
Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reid. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know. My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
Damn, Skippy. You sure would have. Oh, I'm out of treatments for the headache. Wow.
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right? That may be the last thing my father taught me.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale.
Alright, so like I was saying, if we come back around and we find these people, we'll talk to them again. For right now, let me see if we can go inside the Ascalon Club. You know, we don't have a ton of resources on us, but if we get into a fight, we just gotta be disciplined. We'll see what happens.
Sir, you are not welcome here.
Really? I gotta go around the back? Y'all not gonna keep me from getting in here if I want to. Maybe they can. Alright, let's see. We gotta find Redgrave, it says. Oh, here we go. They forgot to cover the back entrance. Yeah, we may get in a fight trying to come in here. We'll see what happens. Anybody home?
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
What do you mean? I say we kill everybody in here if we want to. Is the guy still standing at the door? He didn't let us in, but he left. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Dr. Reid, can we, focus on the person right here running up on us? I was wondering where you were. You're not guarding the door like you're supposed to. Okay, let's get up. I can scream too. How you like it? Alright, be careful. Okay, we gotta get up, Dr. Reid. We gotta get up. Is our blood barrier back? It is. There we go.
Stupid!
What, are you gonna call me a beast? Hold this. Oh, I need stamina. Come over if you want to. Why does one swing make me fall? Uh-huh. Alright, cool. Let me just get a little bit of blood back before we go talk to Redgrave. I could have sworn I just saw somebody standing on the steps. I think I just looked at the clock up there. Alright, well, if he wants to fight, we'll be ready for him. He's got to be up here. Oh, he's down here. Oh. Why didn't you come out here and help your homie? You didn't hear him getting killed out here? I know you heard that shotgun. This should be interesting.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing here, traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshal.
The blood of William Marshal? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Cease this farce. Oh, man. You know what? Dr. Reid's gone through so much, I'm about to flip this switch. God damn, I wish I could talk. Don't interfere with my mission. This is the city's last hope. You know what? I wonder if this would make us fight Lord Redgrave. Let's do this.
Stop this farce. Marshal never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reid. Our fate lies wholly in your hands. You again?
I have a few questions to ask.
You hold in that vial the most sacred blood of all. I can help you no more. We all count on you, Dr. Reid, for tragedy is imminent.
Oh, wow. Alright, he's not going to talk to us anymore. That's fine, Redgrave. I'm glad you didn't decide to try to fight. We got your ass whooped. Check and see how many other members of the Ascalon Club are out here. Think about that. Now, our conversation with Jeffrey McCollum is going to be interesting because we spared him. Now we gotta go talk to him. We're gonna go to the Pembroke first, though. We really just killed that one person. The Ascalon Club, all the people that stayed back, they all attacked us at one point and they're all dead. Remember those 4 people upstairs, 1 downstairs on the main floor? We had 5 fights, at least 5 or 6. Don't stand to Dr. Reid. Don't stand to Klockwork. We are that vampire. You should know by now. Like I was saying before, it faded to black in case I cut that out. We're gonna go back to the Pembroke now. Is he going to be in his office or is he going to be in that contraption in the basement? Let's see. Oh, he's not in here. Alright, so I have to wonder if there's dialogue available for him. Maybe he's back in that one area where we fought McCollum at. Doesn't look like he's down here. I wonder where those lights are coming from. You didn't have a chance to look up while we were fighting. Okay. It said that there's new conversations available. Hold on. Yeah, it says that there's new conversations available here.
It's locked.
Who would you have to kill to get into that? Oh, you know what? I guess if we let Swansea die, we would have been able to get into it. Who knows what's in there? Alright, let's go back. Oh, hold on, is that a note? They've had a lot of papers in like that were collectibles. It's interesting. Alright, here's William Marshal's memoir. Oh, wow, what is this? An antidote. Oh, okay, I see. A serum created by following the Cheer of Angels recipe, with insulin instead of garlic to enhance protection against disaster's infection. So Harriet Jones is the disaster. That's what our maker said to us, right? When we were coming back, he said disaster is... No, he said something like the earth was bleeding or something like that. Where is Swansea? I want to talk to him before we keep going. I don't see him anywhere. We have pretty much gone through all the main places here. Let's go ahead and head back. There's always a chance he may meet us back here where the insulin is.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Uh-huh. Why are there guards of Prewen in here? There's a whole lot of blood down there, too. Man, they took all of this over. Isn't that crazy? Alright. Upstairs as well. Wow. So many of them. They got Scowl up there, too. Let's see. Find the insulin in the morgue. It wouldn't be up here, would it? There's gotta be an area where we have to fight a bunch of people. Gotta be. There's no chance they'd let us find it so simple. Just walk in here, grab the insulin, and just leave. That'd be too convenient. Let's see. Shotgun. I only got 5 rounds. Go on, time this right. Keep doing that damage. Couldn't get out of it in time. Alright. Okay. Chill out. Why am I getting hit so much? What the really? This one guy's doing that much damage, let me tell you. Oh yeah, thanks for coming in here. I'm so lucky he missed. Drop this here for him. Back up. Kill him. Thank you. Man, everybody's just so much stronger than us. It's crazy. That's gonna take us outside. So we'll stay in here. I don't think all these rooms are accessible earlier. I feel like I would have came in here. Pretty sure we walked down all these hallways just to be sure. That takes us outside. Alright, I guess we'll go up next. It's probably going to be in the basement, but let's go ahead and clear all these areas. So it's getting us some XP back. Alright, nothing in here. Fair enough. Alright, there's the chaplain. Oh, I don't feel like dealing with the chaplain. Dad, blast it. Back up. How do you miss that first swing when he's standing right in front of you? Let me know, Dr. Reid. Let me know.
Remember your vows, friends.
There. Look how much health he has. It's like our attacks aren't doing anything, man. Ring around the rosy. Ring around the rosy. Gotta do it. across. Hide behind the door. Gotta love it. Whatever it takes. We're using so much blood, let me tell you. That's fine. Take a little bit of blood. Fill up. Bring it around the table.
Lord, give us strength.
Don't you do that. Oh, okay. Did you miss? Here you go, shining that stuff again. Told you about doing that. Dr. Reid, can you stop standing there just getting hit? I mean, why? Why are we letting them hit us? Why? I deserve to live. They're crazy bastards. Look at that. We have gone through so many rooms. Let me get the shotgun out. No, what did you just shoot yourself with?
The beast must die.
Okay, back up. I'm losing so much health, man. Damn. Chill out. Get this guy back on view. Back up, back up. We need to draw more blood before we kill this person. I require more. That should kill him. Really? Like, there's no F on the screen.
Oh no!
Go to the abyss. I'm tired of facing y'all. Why aren't you dead? Okay. What a pain these enemies are. Everybody is so much stronger. I don't know what we're going to do in this final battle with, I guess, Harriet Jones.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous indeed. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Dr. Polescu? Who that? Do we bother going down to the basement? Oh, there's gonna be more battles. I guess we got what we need. I mean, I guess I could go up. Rogue Scowl. I don't even feel like dealing with it. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I need to be significantly stronger to be trying to do that battle we did. Hate to walk away from enemies like that, because we know what we can do out here, but I mean, it's a 5v1, but because it's such close quarters, everybody else keeps running up into the fight, and we're just not strong enough to fight 5 people at the same time. It is what it is. Not from lack of trying. Let's see. We need to get... Yeah, let's go back inside and get to our workbench. The reason I wanted to go back and try to get the basement was to see what more medical supplies we could pick up. But that's not going to matter at this point. Where is the Pembroke? Here we go. Alright, well at this point I'm not going to worry about trying to heal up anybody else. Everything we have at this point I just need to take care of myself. I do have a lot of money, so when we get over to Whitechapel area, I'll be able to go to some of those vendors and get some good stuff. Let me see if Milton has any bullets while I'm over here.
I'd like to see your goods.
Yeah, Dr. Reid, we're still doing that after all this time. Alright, we finally have this perfect saber. It took me a while to finally get the good handle parts that we needed. So now we got this up to level 5. That's 73 points stronger than my hacksaw. So this will be a very well welcome switch. Alright, our perfect pump action shotgun, level 5. We also improved the damage. I mean, at this point, we have good stuff for blood absorption. We know what we can do on that front. It's just, at this point, we just need the damage. I mean, everybody is significantly stronger, so we just need to take as many hit points as possible. Alright, we definitely need to use our shotgun more. We have a lot of rounds for that. So, we'll use that for the most part while we're traveling through Whitechapel. Hey, Scouts, hey! Can I go past all y'all real quick? Don't mind me. Keep moving, Dr. Reid.
This is my territory.
More Scout? I mean, what is that, Ekon? Really? Really? Why are you over here? Don't you have anything better to be doing? You want to sit in the abyss? Is that what this is about? See, our abilities are barely doing any damage to them. Look at that. I mean, I can take my time and do this when it's one person. When you got 4 other people trying to hit you, and most of them are shooting projectiles, a little bit different, I will say. How many blood barrier hits can you take? Yeah, we're gonna have to use the shotgun. Just a little bit more. You see, that made all the difference right there. It really did. All right, we're back in the safe part of town. It's so funny watching the loading screen. So many of the hints are trying to get you to feast on people. If you're not strong enough, remember, feeding on people is the quickest way to get stronger. No, I said the quickest way to evolve. Oh, like they're trying to get you to do it. We all want to be stronger on here. And I'll tell you, I remember the first time I played it, I was feasting on everybody. I got strong as hell. I don't think I maxed out Dr. Reid, but no, we definitely got strong. That's a scowl. I'm going to turn back. I don't feel like fighting people that I don't need to. Leave the scowls alone. They'll leave me alone. I really just need to get to Jeffrey McCullum. That's what we're trying to do right now. Now, funny enough, there is an ability that allows you to go invisible. You can sneak past some people, but do you really need that when you can just shift behind them like we did? Oh, great. Well, you got a Volkid and a Icon in there. Or guards a pretty one out here. That's kind of funny. Pick your poison, right? Why are there so many people here?
If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
You're still following us up here, really? You got all those people with you. Persistent, let me tell you. At least our sword's doing much more damage, so that's good to see. That sword swings quick too. That's nice. Alright, yeah, so we're definitely making up some of the difference here with our weapons. Increasing, from where I increase the damage on him. Oh, there's McCullum. We're gonna have a second fight with him? Let's see.
Good evening, Vampire Hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you? You found Marshal's memoirs. I should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
I cannot tell you. I must stop a disaster. I can stop the epidemic. There's really no reason to say I cannot tell you. There's no reason to be secretive about it.
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshal, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reid.
Can we speak more? I'll be surprised if he does.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Damn.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch, one-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Reid after teaching me how to kill leeches.
Wow, man. So, I mean, tough upbringing, considering what he witnessed and experienced. So from the offset, he's always thought that vampires were his enemy. So, sparing him definitely gave him different perspective on us.
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Okay.
Adieu, Vampire Hunter.
Until we meet again, Blood Drinker.
Man, why? Yo, we could really, this could be such an awesome collaboration. I'm telling you, there needs to be a second Vampire game. Honestly, there needs to be two. Because I would love to see one that's going even older from this era, back to the days of William Marshal. I'd love to see some of those battles and just all of that in general. And then I would love to see Dr. Reid, if he had this full-on progeny. He's got his wife, Lady Ashbury. And then we could have made McCollum a vampire. We could have kept Mary Reid alive. We would have had her by the side. Swansea. And then Aloysius Dawson, even though we would make him the Maker, we'd still control his mind. I don't know if that would have been possible, but man. It's kind of crazy how many people we could have turned on this game. But if they ever made a second game, I'd love to see Dr. Reid have control. Have this whole force of vampires with them. It's time to make the Antidote. A serum created by following the Tear of Angels recipe, with insulin instead of garlic. William Marshal's blood, King Arthur's blood, and a dose of insulin. There it is. We've got the Antidote. And that took away almost 1,000 XP. Or it gave us about 1,000 XP.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Alright. This looks like we're going to reach a conclusion in the next episode. We are getting close to the end. We gotta go find Harriet Jones, Patient Zero of the Scal Vampire Epidemic. I hope you guys have been enjoying this playthrough. And like I've been saying, I have a lot more planned for this. So even once we finish the story, understand this game is not going anywhere just yet. We still have some special things in mind. I'd hit that like button and subscribe. Show some support for the channel. Hit that join button. Truly appreciate it. Now I'll catch you guys when we reach the finale. Or at least what I expect to be the finale. I mean, we may have a lot of stuff going on after this. We'll see. But I'll see you guys on the next episode.